Good morning. What an honor. Hello, friend. How's things? How's spring in your world? Great to see you. Good morning. Always, always. I love you. Just always here, hanging out with Sandy. I hope you're doing great. So this morning we're going to hack hard at relationships. We're going to bear some truths. So the other day we talked a lot about our energy field and how to build our own energy and then to how to protect it. And it's super, super important. Our relationship with ourselves is the most absolute, bar none, relationship on earth. When you deeply love yourself, you do not put up with other people treating you like crap. And people just know when you have that confidence that says, you know, I bring it, therefore I don't accept anything less than what I show up to bring. Therefore, making sure that you do the work on you. The forgiveness is key, absolute key to the vault. You must forgive yourself because all you have is this moment. Any regret is a waste of energy. Any resentment, holding on to any of that stuff. So go back to yesterday, go back until you have nothing in your energy field that feels heavy, that feels like you're dragging, some form of guilt is a terrible one that we as parents carry a lot of because we certainly don't do everything correctly. And just shed the darkness, right? Fear is the darkness. So there is nothing to fear but fear itself. And living in this moment, building your energy field into this monument of positivity and light, and those absolute moments, those people, those moments that make your heart sing, that make you just so excited to be alive and to know that, you're on this journey and it's top of the mountain stuff, right? As I shared my pushing through the absolute boundaries of not ever believing that I would have been able to do some of the things that I was able to do, and just that feeling of accomplishment at the top, literally and figuratively, of the mountain. So build, right? Put your big sphere around your cylinder to protect your energy field. As we go out into the world, because we are relational, good morning, great to see you. I was thinking about you. And yeah, I'll reach out. Going out into the world and attracting to us that which we are. And there are so many of you on here that I've said it, you are what you see. There's so much positivity in this group, and I love you all so freaking much, and you feed me and my energy to show up and to just soak up and love up, and then, hopefully be able to share something of use and value to lift a life. That's what we're doing here, 100 ways in 100 days. So that energy, that is relationship, right? And that is your value. So when you show up in your life, in every arena. So when you show up as a child, when you show up as a parent, and of course, now as a parent, we're leaning on the energies of our parents to feed us and to grow us into the people that we become. But then it becomes our responsibility, and we need to shed any chains and binds to any other people being responsible for our energy but us. And then as we go out, so there's the parent-child energy fields, right? Of course we give more of our energy to our children, and Lord knows they demand it. But that's that unconditional love, knowing that, you brought them here to bring them to the best. And we gain that pride of knowing that we've done a good job and we've raised, a child to be a responsible, contributing, hopefully member of society, right? And often they they astound us with their accomplishments and their outstanding who they become as humans, and as a parent and now grandparent, it's like, wow, right? So that is the first relationship. It's the relationship with our parents, and then we go out into the world making friends. And when you think about those relationships in the playground and at school, and you think about the bully, there's always a bully that shows up, and they hurt people, and their energy is low, and therefore they're always vying for other people's energy. So they're the ones that are beating up, the smart kids, the nice kids. That's because they are feeling so low in themselves that they are trying to extract energy and significance, right? Significance is a huge one in the overall world. So as friends, right, we show up. When you think about who you surround yourself by, you surround yourself by people that feed your energy, that make you feel good. And sometimes we need our friends to lift us up, and sometimes we're the ones doing the heavy lifting. And that is what friendship is. Then we get into the romantic relationships, and those are the really complicated ones. And I really deeply believe that there is some very misunderstandings out there about, having been in several outstanding, extraordinary relationships. And then because I won't settle, because I absolutely will not settle for okay, I really see energy. I see energy fields. I see people trying to attach themselves to energy, and people that only feel good when they're around other people. And that becomes that, sort of neediness and that, guilting and that possessiveness and those things in a relationship. And that's where things start to get a little bit off course. So there's a great book that my psychologist introduced me to. It's my next book after The Power of Now that I introduced you to yesterday, but I've glanced at it, and it is called Getting the Love You Want by Harville Hendrix, PhD. So I have ordered that book. I've read reviews on that book, and I am all about it. And so I, of course, won't have that finished. Well, who knows? I'm sure that I will be able to share some really great stuff on that. But it really, really comes down to walking side by side with your own confidence in your own energy, being your own human. And of course there's times, right? Just like in friendships where you need to lift each other, but when one energy field needs the other for more, that's when the offset starts to happen. And that's when, the arguments, because everybody, we see the world as we see the world, and so two people shouldn't always agree. And, mutual respect and love and all those things. But really pay attention to energy, because everybody has a bad day, and those are the days when your energy is low. But value is in what you bring to each relationship, and of course what you take out of it. So I was explaining to my 17-year-old, in one of our darkest disrespect, 90-year-old sorceress mom moments in my life, where it's value. I bring value, and he must do his part, because that's the relationship. Otherwise, if one side is the only side bringing the value, it's not going to work, and it's definitely not going to work for long. And those of us with the disease to please, we tend to show up a little too big in our energy, trying to give, and then when we deplete ourselves at the expense of everyone around us, then we start to get sick. We start to, feel crappy and start to hurt. So it's very, 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 very important to feed your energy. Be authentically you. That's how your energy is its biggest, is when you are authentically, unapologetically you. You spend time alone, meditating, and really deeply, deeply loving yourself, forgiving anything you didn't know, and creating exactly what you want. Because when you sit and you absorb energy from Mother Earth, who is the mother of all mothers, right? And you just allow, it will all unfold before your eyes. You will start to know exactly what and who you want to surround yourself with. And this is a great time in the planet where we are all forced to spend more time alone, and the chaos has quit for a short time, and we've been gifted, you guys. I swear my life, this is the biggest gift I've ever seen. Mother Earth, she is telling us, slow the heck down. You're messing me up and yourselves up in this crazy world. So I hope that was helpful. I hope some of this is sticking, and I know, it's just, if one thing sticks, then I'm thrilled. I hope that you spend some time doing this today. Feed your energy field and watch your energy. Watch how other people interact, and that give and take, and how energies dance. And when one rises and roars and tries to take away energy, you can literally watch this happen. It is absolutely fascinating. And when you protect your energy with your sphere and your glass cylinder, and you just become an observer, is phenomenal what you start to see. So have a magnificent day. I can't wait to go out in the world and see what's going on today. I love you, and I'm so grateful to spend this time with you. So we will talk to you in the morning. See ya. Hi, darlings. Oh my God, my Ontario people. I love you.